The type of pens that I use on the lightboard are called Expo neon markers. They're designed to be used to write on windows. So when I use the pens to write on the lightboard, the light then goes through the marker and really makes the marker pop out. People often ask me, can you use other types of pens? And so I'm going to show you today what it looks like when you use highlighters. So normal highlighters here, so this is the pink, well this is pink and it actually looks quite orange, but you know, I can certainly still see it, to be honest. And this is orange and it looks orange, so that's not too bad either. Now here's another pink here, that's quite pink, and so it's a bit squeaky, but otherwise it's not too bad. And here's yellow, so again that looks pretty good. And so it's a little bit squeaky, but otherwise, yeah, I'm actually quite impressed. I'm quite surprised. It's better than I thought it was going to be. And it's probably, you know, a little bit thinner, but mind you, you know, this yellow, even though the yellow looks very green, it is nice and thick, and this pink one is nice and thick too. So apart from the squeak, I would say that actually works pretty well. So for the viewer that watched my video and asked the question, can I make a video on demonstrating highlighters? Well, I'm actually quite surprised myself. Now let's see what it's like to clean off. And it's no harder to clean off than, maybe slightly harder. So probably if you're going to use highlighters, don't leave it on there for too long. But I always say the same thing with the Expo neons. So I guess the thing with the highlighters is you've probably got more of them around the place, and they're probably cheaper to buy as well, and they may well last longer. So have to admit, I'm surprised by these results, pleasantly surprised. Colours aren't what you expect, but gee, I think it really pops out. So probably the last thing is that maybe it depends on the type of highlighter as well. So the Faber-Castell markers, highlighters, didn't actually perform as well as these ones here, which I got from my children, and I'm not quite sure where these ones are from, but anyway, it's just, I'm sure they're quite cheap, and so it's just a matter of finding which one is works best for you. Now you guys can't see this, I don't think, but there is some residue on the board from the highlighters, so it may well be that you need to use water or something to clean it off, because I normally just use a dry microfiber most of the time, and then maybe once a week I use a wet microfiber followed by a dry microfiber. So I don't know, I mean, it may be if you're using the highlighters a lot, it's going to build up a little bit.